Ever wondered why a celebrity would deny being married to a certain individual amidst a divorce proceeding? Welcome to the captivating world of Nollywood, where the lines between reality and fiction often blur. Today, we're diving into an intriguing story involving the renowned actor Yul Edochie. This tale, filled with allegations, denial, and a complex legal backdrop, has kept the public on its toes and continues to unfold in unexpected ways. We're talking about a divorce proceeding, an alleged second wife, and a surprising denial of marriage in court. So, what's the real story behind Yul's denial of marriage to Judy Austin, despite ongoing divorce proceedings with his first wife, Ned Nwoko? And how does the legal landscape of Nigeria add another layer of complexity to this riveting tale? Let's delve deeper into this intriguing tale of love, law, and denial. Did you know that Nigerian law has specific rules regarding polygamy? Let's examine the legal frameworks that might influence Yul's denial. In Nigeria, the rules around polygamy are quite specific and are primarily based on the type of marriage and the religious or cultural beliefs of the individuals involved. You see, there are two main legal frameworks that regulate polygamy in the country: Islamic law, also known as Sharia, and customary laws. Under Islamic law, if a man is a Muslim and has married his wife following the precepts of this law, he is permitted to marry up to 3 additional wives. That's right, a total of 4 wives, provided he can treat them all equally. On the other hand, we have the customary laws. These laws apply to individuals who are Christians or who follow indigenous Nigerian customs. Now, under these laws, a man can marry multiple wives without a specific limit. Yes, you heard that right. There's no set limit on the number of wives a man can have under these laws. So, how do these laws apply to our man Yul? Well, it's a bit complex. Yul, like many Nigerians, falls under the jurisdiction of these laws. Depending on how his marriage was conducted, either of these laws could apply to him. However, it's important to note that these laws don't necessarily condone polygamy. They merely provide a framework for how it can be regulated. And while these laws might seem to offer some leniency towards polygamy, they can also complicate matters, especially in situations like Yul's, where allegations of adultery and substantial damages are involved. While the legal context provides some insight, it's only part of the story. Let's continue delving into this intriguing saga to understand better the allegations, denials, and the differences in polygamy practices. Stay tuned. What led to the divorce proceedings in the first place? It begins with Ned Nwoko's allegations. May, Yul's first wife, was the one who initiated the divorce proceedings. She accused Yul and Judy of adultery, an accusation that has sent shockwaves throughout the Nollywood community. May's allegations didn't stop there. She sought substantial damages to the tune of 100 million naira from Judy. Yes, you heard right, 100 million naira. A figure that has left many jaws dropped and eyebrows raised. But May's allegations go beyond monetary damages. She also obtained a restraining order against Yul, barring him from having access to their former matrimonial home. The reason? She cited safety concerns for herself and their children. She felt that their home, once a place of love and joy, was no longer safe for them due to Yul's actions. All these allegations have painted a picture of a marriage that has been rocked by scandal and controversy. They have also raised questions about the nature of Yul's relationship with Judy. Was it an affair, as May alleges, or was it something else entirely? One thing's for sure, these allegations have added another layer of complexity to the unfolding drama. They have put the spotlight on Yul and his actions, leading to intense public scrutiny. And they have made the divorce proceedings a topic of national conversation. These allegations add another layer of complexity to the unfolding drama. With the accusations laid bare, how did Yul respond during the court proceedings? A question that's been on everyone's mind. The courtroom was a battlefield of emotions and allegations, with Yul Edochie standing in the eye of the storm. In the face of the storm, Yul stood firm, allegedly denying ever being married to Judy Austin. His stance was clear, his words resolute. He reportedly stated that May is his only wife, a denial that echoed through the courtroom walls and left many in a state of disbelief. Yul's denial wasn't just a statement, It was a testament to his commitment to May, a message loud and clear that he recognized only one marriage, one union, and one partner. This denial, however, was not without its consequences. It added a new layer to the already complex situation, stirring the pot of controversy even further. It raised questions, fueled speculations, and left room for more legal interpretations. Was this a strategic move on Yul's part? A carefully crafted defense to protect himself from the hefty damages May sought? Or was it a genuine declaration of his marital status, an assertion of his truth? Questions swirled, but the answers remained within the confines of the courtroom and the hearts of the individuals involved. The denial also painted a picture of a man caught in a web of allegations, standing his ground and choosing to honor what he believes to be his only legitimate marital commitment. It was a bold move, a clear statement, and a pivotal moment in these proceedings. Yul's denial brings us to the heart of the matter. It's a tale of one man, two women, and a controversy that continues to unravel. A saga that's captured the attention of many, a story that's far from over, and a narrative that promises more twists and turns as it unfolds. One can only wait and watch as Yul navigates this storm, his denial being his compass in these uncharted waters. Now let's compare Yul's situation with another notable figure in Nigeria, Ned Nwoko, and his polygamous relationships. When we look at Ned Nwoko, his polygamy exists both in fact and in law. Ned married under customary laws which allow him to have multiple wives. And indeed, he did marry multiple wives, all of whom accepted him as their husband. Thus, Ned Nwoko fulfills both the de facto and de jure requirements of polygamy, that is, polygamy in practice and under the law. On the flip side, Yul Edochie's scenario is quite different. Yul married May under the Marriage Act, which prohibits polygamy. Consequently, he cannot have a lawful polygamy. But what about de facto polygamy? In other words, was there ever a time when two women accepted Yul as their husband and lived with him as such? The answer, as we know, is no. Hence, Yul Edochie fails to meet the requirements of both de facto and de jure polygamy. Yul declared himself a proud polygamist, only to discover that the law did not allow him to be one. In his mind, he thought it would be fine if he could at least have a de facto polygamy. This would be possible if two women willingly accepted him as their husband. However, this plan was thwarted when May refused to be part of such an arrangement. May's refusal not only derailed Yul's ambitions of de facto polygamy, but it also prevented a situation known as condonation from occurring. Condonation is when a spouse forgives the other's wrongdoing, essentially accepting the situation. By refusing to allow Yul to touch her again, May sidestepped this possibility, further complicating Yul's marital status. As we see, the law and personal choices can greatly affect a person's marital status. So, what can we take away from this intriguing tale of Yul Edochie's marital saga? We've journeyed through the legal context that governs marriage in Nigeria, highlighting the distinctions between Islamic law and customary laws. We've explored May Edochie's allegations against Yul and Judy Austin, which sparked the current divorce proceedings and led to an interesting twist in the narrative: Yul's denial of ever being married to Judy. We also examined a comparative situation involving Ned Nwoko, showing the difference between Yul's alleged polygamy and Ned's. While Ned's polygamy is both factual and legal, Yul's situation falls short of both these criteria. His dream of polygamy, both de facto and de jure, was thwarted by the law and by May's refusal to condone his actions. This journey into Yul Edochie's marital saga has offered a fascinating glimpse into the intersection of personal relationships, societal norms, and legal frameworks. It is a vivid illustration of how these elements can shape and sometimes complicate our lives. This story serves as a reminder of the complex interplay between personal relationships, societal norms, and the legal framework in which we live.